Hey, good evening, y'all. Welcome to a special, urgent, underrated men's talk. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Shout out to the Facebook fam. Shout out to y'all. Thanks for coming. Let me read this first on the screen. Come enjoy real conversations with the underrated one. Us as being the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and continually being there for each other. We all we got. And I'm asking for men to get on the panel. Um, Black women, if you want to support, we greatly appreciate the support from the chat. That'd be greatly appreciated. The ones who supporting this, y'all greatly appreciate it. Um, I was in his brother's chat earlier, and he was talking about things that is, I'm not gonna say alarming, but I would say that it's all about help. But I said that why it's so encouraging that brothers was in his chat was giving them encouragement, and he broke down because hey, what's up, Omega? Thanks for coming. I want you to stay here. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And it's like he felt the whole world was on his shoulders, and that's how some of us as black men we feel. See, for me, when I talk, I wear. See, everything I wear, I stand on it. You know what I mean? I make mistakes, yeah, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? What you see for the underrated one, the number one grind, it's just what you see is what you get. So tonight, I urge men to check your egos out the door. I urge men, let's talk to each other, not at each other. Let's talk to each other, not at each other. Tonight, it ain't all about data. Tonight, it ain't all about current events. Tonight, it should be about each in our lives individually and plus be there for each other. Let's talk about that tonight because I'm letting you know right now. If I feel that you think it's about you, that it's all about current events or data, it ain't going to be sweet. It ain't going to be about, oh, you need to read this, you need to read that. It's all about encouragement tonight. And again, I urge men to step up and get on the panel. Already send the links out through our Facebook. Um, oh, I forgot to send the link to the other new one. Man, I forgot about that. But Twitter and Discord. And any black woman that comes, excuse me, that comes in the chat, that'd be greatly appreciated. But get back to the story. The brother broke down, and sometimes us as brothers, we don't pay attention to the hurt. We don't pay attention what the psychological feeling that some of us feels. Oh, thanks for coming, Tracy. So I appreciate that. Thanks for support. Sugar Love, thanks for coming. Nah, right, I'm not gonna say the brother's name. Wherever brother is, you know who you are. I want to let you know you got my support, and you are inspiration of tonight, of this men's, of the special, underrated, urgent men's talk. Oh, what's good? Shout out to the LDBC. Miss Radada, thanks for coming. That's what I'm saying. I see nothing but see, and this is the thing that that some of y'all it just kills me. Usually when I had these men's chat, who really shows up is the women. The women shows up because they know they place. They stand there on the sidelines and support this. And I'm saying where the brothers at? Where the brothers at? Brown girl Bella, thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And I want the ones who come in, thanks for support. Please, I hope you'll stay for a while. Thank y'all. To really supporting this is very much appreciated. And you got some brothers say, oh, I'm stepping up. Oh, I'm doing this and I'm supporting, but no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Y'all not stepping up to help other brothers. Y'all want to stay in your goddamn. Let me. I did some studying tonight about God. Excuse me, under it. I'm trying not to curse and everything. I'm not going to. Hold on, DOC. I'm gonna get you in. I'm gonna get you in. Our brothers are suffering, man. Our brothers is really suffering, man. And we want to be around people. We want to be around certain brothers that make us feel good. Well, you know what? I'm tired of it. We need to do better. And then you want to catch in your feelings. I don't care. So that's why this is a special underrated men's talk tonight. This is urgent. So any men that wants to come on the panel, if you hurting everything, if you need to get some off your chest, be respectable. You come right now. Tell her how you feel. Long time, brother DOD. What's good?
What's
How you
going on,
feel?
JT? I'm feeling good, but how about you, brother?
I'm pissed off. Hey, black black butterfly. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
What got you upset, brother?
I just don't like the BS, man. I just don't like the BS, man. I don't like
What
what's
BS?
like.
What are you talking about? Who's
I
messing
don't
with
like
you, man? Tell me.
there's brothers that is suffering out here, and we not there for them. You know what I mean? We want to and we want to be around other brothers that is popular, man. No, I know this brother. I'm not gonna say his name. He's suffering, man. So I make it my business to do this special one tonight, and I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. But I'm doing this for any brother that is suffering tonight. That is suffering tonight. I'm here. I'm here. I'm always going to represent, and that's how it is.
Did you invite the brother over?
Yeah, he knows. He knows, but it's up to him. I send a link to him. He to say be about, but I'm not. But it's not going to be about him and everything. But it's about other brothers. But I just say this: that I was in his channel, and he going through a lot, and I just want to let him know that I'm here. So
Without naming them, do I know him?
you might seen him. You might see. I think you've seen him before.
Okay, all right.
And the women that is in the chat, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And now let me tell you, put the women out there too. It doesn't mean that I'm going after these brothers. There's a lot of brothers out here are doing great work. So let me put this out there. They do support out there. So that's why I'm saying support them too. I'm just talking about a few. Because the majority of the brothers are doing great work. So let me put that out there. Let me put that out there.
But JT, brother, you know I support you and your channel, man.
DOD, man, I'm talking about you. If you know you are, you don't have to
I
say
know that,
nothing.
brother. I know you're not, but I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I hear you. I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate that. And I just for me, that's why I be grinding, man. That's why I be grinding. See some of y'all think my grind is fake. My grind is real, yo. You ain't gonna see nobody grind like me. That nah. Know what I mean? I'm put it down. And I don't have my nose stuck up for anybody. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. But I know my purpose. I know my purpose count. Let me get somebody here, yo. Introduce yourself, please. Who are you?
My name is Elder Rufus.
Yeah. So where you from?
I'm actually currently in Georgia.
Huh?
I'm currently living in Georgia.
Okay, they're in Georgia. What's your channel?
Straightway Georgia, Elder Rufus.
Mm-hmm. So what
Yeah.
what ch- what channels you be in? Are you down with the LDBC?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I never really see it. I gotta ask because this is my channel. I gotta protect it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I'm here, though. I heard you on one of the other channels on the LDBC, and
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, oh,
he
oh, oh,
recommended me to come over and support you. So that's
oh,
why
Gil,
I'm
who recommend you then?
Ticket TV.
Oh, Ticket. Oh, that's my boy. That's my man, Ticket. All right, all right. You
Oh
you in
yeah.
good hand. You in good hands then. No, no, that Ticket's
Oh
my
yeah.
man. So shout out to Ticket TV. Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt. No
That's my
doubt.
man.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and also let me put this out there. I roll with the LDBC too. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. I roll with them too. All right. So
All
there's
right.
no so there's no fake out here. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We do our
Yeah.
thing out here. Oh,
Mhm.
what's up, brother Bokar? There's some noise in the background. Can you mute it? Somebody got to mute their mic. Okay, yeah. To our yeah, fix that, please, brother. Yeah. So again, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Your brother, that noise is like, can you fix that,
Is it
please?
on me? Is it on my mic?
Yeah, I think it is. Yes.
I'm in a quiet room.
Yeah, it's like okay. I'll let you know. You can fix. But again, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. We wait for some more brothers to talk. This ain't like I said. It ain't all about no data tonight. It ain't all about no current events. I just want us to be within ourselves We want to be there for each other. All right. And that's how I'm going to run it. And that's how it's going to be. And the ones, the sisters, the ones that's in the chat, thank you so much for supporting this. Appreciate it. Let me read this again on the screen. Come enjoy real conversations with the underrated one. Us as the righteous one individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We got. Remember that, y'all. We got. So we got my brother Elder Rufus. We got my brother Do. Oh, excuse me, Dog. Excuse me. I ain't even eat yet either, but it's all right. SAPCU. Oh, you back from fasting? Okay, thank you. Much love to you, Black Butterfly. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Only brothers coming to the panel tonight. Only men coming to the only men. Only men. All right, so anybody that want to build what I said, please?
Is that back now? Did I deal with that background noise? You still hear it?
Oh, it's good now. Great,
Okay.
great, great.
All right. No, I just like I said, my brother, I came over. I know my man had recommended your channel, and I saw you had a live, so I said, let me. I was on his channel actually. I said, let me go over and support this brother, see what he got going on. I mean, of course, if anybody, been around me with on Ticket Channel on my own, um, I don't really like push my YouTube channel, but
Okay.
I'm just all about taking care of business. I'm all about taking care of us as a people,
Well,
and
that's what. Yeah.
I'm about action instead of just
Mhm.
words. So not coming on trying to toot no horns or nothing like that, but it's just my lifestyle. It's just what I do. You know what I mean? And so anytime I can support, anytime I could lend a helping hand, anytime I could roll up, help out. I mean, like get dirty, do the work. I
Mhm.
do, and
Okay.
so I just, like I said, my man recommended you. I said I'm gonna go over and see what my man talking about and
Well,
try to
well,
support. I saw the men's thing, so I said, well, I'm a man. Let me get up in here.
well. You know what, Let me tell you. Dog could tell you. Mine's official. I'm not saying it's perfect, but mine's
Mhm,
official. So if you don't, I tell anybody. Dog he knows it for a minute, so he could tell you. He could vouch for this. If you
mhm,
don't believe me, check through my channel. That's it. I'm official.
mhm.
Ticket TV seeing you here, that means I'm official.
Oh, no doubt.
All right. I just want to put it out there. Because I know DOD, he tell me to say, oh, JT, you got to let people know. So you absolutely right, DOD. I'm official. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
put in the work. I backs it up. But at the same time, it ain't all about me. Yeah, I'm a leader, but at the same time, I am a team player. You hear what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. But I'm glad that you're here, and I want you to keep on coming back, brother. And let's do it. And so you welcome here. And shout out to Ticket TV. I want you to go subscribe to my brother Ticket TV. He talk about sports, all types of sports. He be having great panels. Also he talk about current events too. We gotta support our own. So shout out to Ticket TV. Thank you to send the brother Rufus. Brother Rufus, you say you live in Georgia, right?
Correct.
My late father's from Georgia.
What area?
Crawford.
I think that's
That's right. Just nearby Commerce, right next to Commerce. Yes.
yeah, yeah. I got property in Maysville, which is right there too.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's
Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
So, I'm a city boy. I'm originally from New York. I've been in Virginia for 8 years. So you know what I'm saying. I just letting you know. I know a little something, something. I know a
Got
little
you.
something. I know a little
You
something, something.
you
But
by the DMV or what part of Virginia?
man, they call it Hampton Road. So I'm in Newport News.
I got you. I
So
got
so
Okay.
I'm like a
The
little
other
ways from
side.
DMV.
Yeah,
DMV,
yeah,
yeah.
the other
Yeah,
side.
DMV. I'm like about 3 or 4 hours from DMV.
Mm-hmm.
Just about. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Okay, but glad you're here. I appreciate you.
No
Appreciate you.
problem, my brother. I'll definitely
All
keep
right.
checking you out. I saw one video you did. I think you was I can't remember when you were walking down the street. I think you were just talking walking down the street.
Oh, that's the
Where you
video.
was
Yeah,
at.
I know exactly you talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did that a few days ago. Right.
Hmm. I was
Oh, so
watching that one too.
so you
So
be checking brother out on the clouds, man. Hope you
hey,
ain't
when
after me.
Ticket
Hope you
recommend
hope you ain't after me, man. I have to get up
no,
on you.
no,
Let me stop.
no.
That's
When Ticket
messing with you.
recommend somebody, man, I'm tell you, I'm a supporter. I go and I support the work. They doing good work. They putting it out there, man. I'm gonna support them. Period. In every
Okay.
aspect. So that's just what I do. And I know I'm new to your channel, but
Mm-hmm.
since Ticket recommended you, I said, yeah, I'm gonna go over here and see what my man do. Like I said, I was just in his panel just
Mm-hmm.
now, and then I saw your live come on, and I said, I'm always over here chopping it up with
Okay.
Ticket them and these cats on
Okay.
sports. But
Okay.
I'm more about, not I played sports back in the day, but I'm more about the real life stuff, the current stuff, the
Got
let's
you.
just
Got
get
you.
us together stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I saw you live, and I said, no, let me dip out of here and go over and support my brother.
I
Underrated.
appreciate
So
I appreciate that. Let me get Real Facts TV. Welcome to the special urgent underrated men's talk. Real Facts, you're welcome. You can get on the pound. The link is right there. Salute to you. All right, and everybody else. Thank you, DOD. You can get it. You can get it. You can get into it too. You can talk. You can talk.
Oh yeah, but this is here tonight to support you, brother. I'm gonna be listening and supporting.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. You stay right there. And whatever you want to add on, please do. Very
Oh
much
yeah, you know it.
appreciate.
You know it. Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you here. But I'm gonna say this though that and this is very important. It's still a lot of noise. Somebody gotta mute their mic. Too much noise in the background. You gotta mute your mic. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. And but to get back to the story. Um, thank. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I I never. Oh wow. I never had that. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Elder. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo. Thank you.
no problem, man. Keep grinding.
I appreciate that.
Ain't that your slogan? You say you're number one grinder. Ain't that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
I like
Always.
that. I actually like that. Just the way you
Everybody
say
said, you know what? I mean, you know what? Let me tell you, when I came up with that like a while back, everybody liked that. They said, "Yo, I love that. Don't change that."
it.
So I said to go to number one grinder. I'm gonna tell you, and I found that there are some women like how I say it too. They said, "Say it
Yeah.
again." Yo, stop playing. If you got a husband, now, I don't want to get messed up. No, I ain't gonna say them. They like that, so yeah, I appreciate it. I am a number one grinder. Yeah, I brings it. Yes, sir. But I appreciate the I appreciate that.
No
I really
problem.
believe that. And I got another donation. Oh shoot, who that come from? Gotta find out who that come from, y'all. Thank you. Oh, Foursquare though. Thanks for coming. Oh, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. This is Man's Talk. You can get up on here. Main event Mark. Thank you. Shout out to the LDBC. It seems like you're showing up tonight. Thank you. Y'all LDBC showing up tonight. Thanks again. Thanks again. Appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Main event Mark. Thanks for coming. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Bakar, if you want to come up, thank you. And everybody and the women, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being Burning King. Thanks for coming. If you want to come up too, thank you so much. This is Man's Talk, y'all. This is Man's Talk. This is your time. This is urgent. But let me finish the story. So when I was talking to the brother, he was like broken down, and he was the inspiration to have me do the urgent tonight. We gotta talk again. We gotta stop talking at each other, to each other. I urge brothers tonight, and it goes for me too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna put my secondary email in here. Brothers, I want you to reach out to me tonight or whatever. You need somebody to talk to? I'm here. I know it's gonna be some brothers I'm busy. Get it. Got it. Trust me. I know. But if we want to make time for our brothers, okay. Okay, brother. But if we want to make time for our brothers, we got to do the little things. Okay? We got to let them know that we care. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what the next brother is going through. You never know. Like people be thinking, oh, underrated. Like that. I go through a lot of stuff myself too. But and so I talk about it more. Yeah, I should, but I'm all about for our brothers and all about for our people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. And I'm saying that we got to set the tone, brothers. We got to set the tone, man. It's a lot of nonsense is happening out here that we're not being there that we should. Now, do we have to look out for the ones that is fake? Yes, I totally in agreement with that. But if there's a brother that that he is striving to do what's right, you gotta pay homage to that brother. You gotta look out for them, and you gotta do whatever you can. All right, all right. Now I do got a cash app. Is My cash app is $ capital JT 53000. Also have PayPal all in capitals JT Black 53. All right, and it's right there on the it's right up there in the on the screen. And thank you, my brother Elder for the chat. I mean for the oh man hmm, for the super chat, and also my brother Force Window. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It goes to show that brothers do care and they do support the interests. You know, I really appreciate that. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. You know, and I'm gonna do something with that too. I'm gonna enhance this. So, because the brotherhood is very important to me. Our people is very important. You know, brother CDR, CER. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. And all
Hey, JT,
yes, sir.
I just want to say, man, I
Go
appreciate you
ahead.
having me up here. I
Hmm.
appreciate you having me up here, man. I want to introduce myself to Rufus. I
Go
don't know you,
ahead. Go ahead.
brother.
Go ahead. Handle your business, man.
Rufus, man, it's good to meet you up here, brother. Appreciate you coming over here, supporting JT. I know Ticket too. I used to hang out over there on Tickets channel all the time.
Hmm.
It's good to meet you, brother.
Yes, sir. Same here, my brother. That's DOD, right?
Yep.
Hallelujah. Bless you, my brother.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, let me tell you something, brother Elder. Yo, between me and you, man, DOD be knowing the women too.
I got enough of them right now, bro. Believe
I'm,
me.
I'm just letting you know, man. You know, don't let the avatar fool you. DOD know the women, man. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just messing with you.
I'm a
Yeah.
man with a lot of responsibility when it comes to that, bro. I got three wives, so
Three
I got a lot
wives?
of I got a
Oh,
lot of responsibility.
so what they call polygamy, something like that.
Yeah, he call it polygyny. Yes, sir.
Polygamy. As a matter of fact, one of the brothers, I think the Roger Report talks about that. I think like 2 days ago.
Hmm.
You know, talk about that days ago. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you back and we're gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? How you
No
go through?
problem.
We ain't gonna talk about it tonight though. It's all
No
about the
problem.
man talk. You know
No
what I'm
problem.
saying? So
Hmm.
cause sometimes they say it doesn't work. It depends. You know, with the mindset, the financial and the emotional and stuff. But we gonna bring you back and everything. Oh brother, if you want to copy down my email is in the chat, and it goes to any women too. If you need somebody to talk to or wherever it is, or I want you to copy it down, brother. That's my secondary email. Wherever you need somebody to talk to, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And I and
Yeah,
I
49. All right, cool. I'll
yeah.
what I'm gonna do is hit you up on that. And again, I don't have to know the situation going on with the brother. I got fam all over. When I say all over, I
Okay.
mean all over. So,
Mhm.
if it's something viable we can do to
Okay.
assist more than
Mhm.
just, what I'm saying, with
Mhm.
this brother, um, I'm always down, man. I'm always down. I'm driving. I just stopped for the night, but I'm headed up north to Indiana. I'll get back on the weekend, and then I'm headed out to Texas 2 days
Okay.
later. So I'm always out and about on the roads, and
Mhm.
always looking to be an assistance, man. Anybody, trying to get it done hard, I'm looking to help. I literally am. I'm literally looking to help them out. And
That's good. And then also,
yeah,
like I said, that I have the email because the emails, even like if a brother needs somebody to talk to, could
yeah,
exchange numbers too. Do that
mhm,
too, because you never know.
absolutely.
Sometimes that phone call or that text means a lot, brothers. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. A person I knows what I'm talking about because I rely on that. It got me through. So, but what I'm saying is this: that this is an urgent call, and I want to thank the black woman that is in the chat will still be there. And please, and let's understand this: that black woman that in the chat, let's understand. I want y'all to understand this. You are actually seeing brotherhood is up. You see, the brotherhood is working, and it's really we are networking. So if anybody said, "Oh, the brotherhood doesn't work," no, yes, it does work, but it takes each of our brothers to really put ourselves out there, and we gotta stop saying that we are tired, that we are busy. We got to stop saying it goes for me too, because the underrated one, I got things I take care of too. But I want to keep on putting myself out there because you never know what the next black man goes through. You never know. And let me hit my brother right here. Welcome to the special, urgent, underrated men's talk. Thank you, my brother. How you feel tonight?
Doing good, feeling good. I'm blessed.
That's
Yeah, didn't want to let you be the only driver out here on this panel, bruh. You know, this
hmm
road is ridiculous, and we got to stick it out. You know what I mean?
yes,
But
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I'm back from my fast. Took a little fast from the internet, from
yes. hmm
the stream and everything.
hmm
Uh, Up my knowledge game and everything.
That's good. I'm happy that you're here. So you safe, brother?
Always.
All right, good. I'm just checking. Oh, let me put this out too. Ever since a few months ago, every live, what I do, I always ask anybody, and I ask anybody in the chat. If anybody in the chat that is traveling, including black women, they travel to safety of destination, or you travel safe to your house, let us know right now. Keep us posted. So if you safe to your destination, you let us know. Or if you travel back to your house, make sure you get into your house safely. You let us know, okay? So if anybody that travel right now, let us know. Let me know right now, and the rest of us. So you keep us posted because these are crazy times, okay? So I'm just putting it out there. All right, all right. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Thanks for coming, and thanks for showing up, my brother Bakar, DOD, and brother Rufus. I want to thank y'all to show up and everything, and I want to thank the ones in the chat. You got LaShawn Jefferson. I see you peep up in there. The main event. Thank y'all so much. To show up is very special, urgent, underrated men's talk. I just want us brothers to understand that we got to be there for each other, and we got to stop being in certain groups that we don't think that we be in certain groups that's all we know. We got brothers right here are doing great work in their own way. We even got ones in this chat that are doing great work. Let's understand that. Let their existence be acknowledged too. Let their existence be acknowledged too. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a messenger. I am a leader. Let me put out there. In my own way, I'm a leader, but also I am a messenger. So I'm saying like this: if I'm going to say it, I have to be about it. So that's why I put myself out there wherever I can to help a brother. And it doesn't have to mean that it has to be big. It could be small or whatever it is. Long as you put yourself out there. I ain't dealing with we not dealing with no data. We ain't dealing with no current event. That we want to be there tonight as brothers. Wherever how you feel, you tell us how you feel. Tell us what you need somebody to talk to. That's why I got the email down there. Copy down the email and let's take it from there. And that's how I'm running it tonight. So anybody on the panel, y'all could say something.
Oh man, I just want to thank you again for letting me even come on, my brother. Again, I'm here to support, and you'll see. I'll reach out. Um, was it JT Blackstar 49 at Gmail? I got it memorized
Yep.
already, so I'm gonna reach out to you, man, and just let you know, just what's available to the folk that need help, man. Again,
Okay.
we can talk, but I'm with that too. I do. I mean, my day is pretty much consumed with counseling, but
Mhm.
I'm about that action too, though. I'm a footprint guy. I just,
Yeah.
we got to be selfless out here, man, and not think about just ourselves and really
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
for the people that are giving the effort. Because we got family and we got brothers out
Mhm.
here that are actually trying. Them the ones that just, sometimes they just need that extra encouragement. Sometimes they just need to know I really truly got a brother running and walking this thing with me. He with me.
Yeah.
When I do something
Mhm.
stupid, he gonna be right there to give me wisdom and say, no, 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 that ain't
Mhm.
the way we're going. Or when I do something good, he gonna be the first one there to congratulate me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when it's time to get it, he's ready to grind. Literally, he's ready to do it no matter what it is. You know what I mean? They got a world. We're saying that you find out who your true friends are
Yeah. Exactly.
when it's time to move. That's when you find out who your real true friends are. Well, I'm on that level. Of you gonna really find out who your real people are that really care about you when you really need them. No matter what it is, when you really need them, they need to be there and using everything they got. Their time, their effort, their energy, their money, their resources. You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Hold that door, bro. Hold that door.
yes, sir.
CDR. Hold. I want you to continue. CDR, man. If you want to come up, man, come up. Want you to come to the panel? Want you to come up? Want you to come up, brother? We don't bite and everything. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, I'm pretty much done. I was just saying, you'll see. I'll be around, man. As you're making videos and stuff, you'll see me around because I'm a big guy supporting, man. Especially, Ticket recommend anybody because that's my dog right there. That's my
No
guy,
doubt.
Ticket,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And so if Ticket said, I already know. You know what I mean? I already know.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna come in and anybody he recommend, they gonna get the same level of support that I give Ticket. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I'm one of his biggest supporters in all aspects.
Yeah, I
So
appreciate that. Yeah,
yeah,
and
but
let me. Yeah, that's good. I appreciate it. And also, Ticket. As a big Chinese, yeah, I be on the panel a few times. You know, yo, Underrated, get on, man. I ain't get, no,
Mm-hmm.
man, get your ass on. Side. And that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know, he always been a big supporter of this channel. And this, he's not the only one. There are some brothers of the LDBC. They support. You know what I mean? But
No doubt.
matter of fact, there are some in the chat right now that's from the LDBC. So we always deep in here, man. They know. Like I said, man. I'm not all about, you know, ain't all about me, man. That's why I be telling people. They think it's
Mm-hmm.
fake. This ain't gonna fake over here. It ain't all about me, man. It's about us, man. You know what I mean? And so
Fact.
the bishop, thanks for coming. Appreciate you, brother. If you want to get on the panel, and I'm gonna let brothers know too. Let brothers know too. Yo, when I do these future men's talk, I put it out there. If you want to get on, you get on. If you don't complain to me later on. What happened? I didn't get on. Because I put the link out there. I'm not doing that no more. So I'm saying the link is right there. This is man's talk. This is urgent. Let's be there for each other right now. And you know what I'm saying? So Bishop, if you must be a blessing if you want to come. The link is right there. You feel free to come. Yeah, so again, my channel is the Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one. The number one grinder. I'm glad you welcome anybody that comes in the chat that is new. Please subscribe to my channel, the Underrated Darkness. Hit the like button and share this out. If you cannot contribute financially, at least hit the like button and share it out. That means that you help it too. So okay, all right. So let me check. Let me before I continue and everything. But I think that see some women checking you out, Rufus, man. You know that you got that Georgia line. Yeah, you go gotta keep an eye on Rufus, man. Yeah. All right, DOD. Anything you want to say before we continue?
No, no, brother,
D1.
you got to go ahead, man. I'm
Okay.
just listening.
Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. Brother Pacar, are you all right?
Yep, still hanging in there.
Okay.
Got a
Wherever
long
you.
night, so I'll be behind the wheel for a minute, and I'll be right
Okay.
here.
Okay, good. And wherever you want to come in, feel free. Okay, we just checking, make sure you all right.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you know, I got a lot of things I can drop in here. Some jewels, I hope, or
okay.
if they come across as jewels, some researching that I was doing as of lately on my fast as I normally do. Hopefully, I can
Oh,
come with some information that you guys can disseminate and
mm-hmm.
take and run back to the fort and build with that.
Okay, got you.
Right, so, what's the
Okay,
story that you were talking about earlier?
hold on. Let me tell you. Let me knock this out quick a little bit, cause I gotta text that. Okay, the bishop. I'm glad that you got home safe. I appreciate that. I'm glad. Are you home safe, the bishop? Are you home safe? We gotta make sure each other know, we safe. Are you safe, the bishop? All right. No, it was this brother. I'm not gonna say his name. That he was going through a lot of things, and he had his own. He got his own channel. He was on his own live, and and he's holding on, you know. And he also talk about how brothers get caught up. That's not even his fault. That nobody's not supporting him, and Okay, got you. Appreciate that. Glad you home safely. That's what I'm talking about, the bishop. I'm glad you home safe. I'm very happy for that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Any brother, man. Any brother that's home safe, man. It's real. It's real. I'm trying to tell you. Well, anyway, get back to the story. There's that thing that he said things that I'm not gonna say it's trouble, but it goes at that time that he needed somebody. And it was like people in the chat was supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Let me put it out there. It was brothers there supporting him and everything, giving him inspiration and stuff like that. So so that's why like I need to do a special urgent underrated men's talk tonight to let that brother know that we here. And also expand the conversation of any brother that is going through something that we hear. And so I took upon myself, I set this up. And again, let me put this out there because I know people say, you know, on the radio, you need to take care of yourself. You are absolutely right. I don't feel good right this minute. I don't. But I feel that don't worry about it. I'm gonna get some food, y'all. I'm glad for your concern. Don't worry about it. I'll get some, but this needs to be done. Brother CER, welcome. There he is. My brother. I can't hear you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for showing up. Brother Shango, thanks for showing up.
You know,
Hello?
y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Right. You good
All
now.
right.
You good, brother.
What's good, everybody? What's good? Peace.
Introduce yourself, please,
Salute,
y'all.
my brother.
Introduce yourself, please.
Well, most people know me by Shango the Eternal on my channel. I got some videos up. You know, I'll be talking about some real content, and it's all about indigenous empowerment. So I think that's pretty much it.
So how
Say
you
much,
feel?
Shango. Real quick question. Hopefully you don't mind me interrupting. Is that Shango like Shango, or is that Shango like the character? Or you talking about the African
Uh,
deity?
Pretty much the deity, the
Okay, just
African
want to make
god.
sure I got
Yeah,
that clear.
yeah,
Respect,
the
respect.
Orisha. Yeah. All right,
All
no
right.
problem.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page here. All right.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right. But
Right on, brother Shingo. This is DOD. It's good to meet you, brother.
Good to meet you too, my brother. Peace.
Salute, my brother. All the roofers in here.
Salute, brother. Salute to all y'all on the panel in the chat, man. Y'all sub to my boys, sub to y'all. If y'all got channels on the panel, you know, definitely sub and support y'all brothers too. You know, slide some money to their Cash App, share the video, all that good shit.
thank you. Yeah. Well, brother Shango and CDR, I was talking about. I'm not gonna say no names, but Shango, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm really gonna get. But I was talking about some brother that I heard from a few hours ago, and I just want to be there for that person. I'm not gonna say no names. So the people in the chat don't ask me no damn names because I'm not gonna tell y'all. But my thing is really we have to be there for this brother and we have to be there for other brothers. And like I tell Shango, and then brothers could tell you like this. I'm not trying to hear no data tonight. I'm not trying to hear no current events tonight. I want to hear what brothers that is going through things so we could be there.
Mm.
This ain't no popularity shit. Oh man, I read the word of God and I gotta work on that. Well, there ain't no popularity thing. It ain't all about who you know. It ain't all about, oh yeah, I'm tired. But all of a sudden I see you and somebody else chat like 35, 40 minutes later. I'm tired of it. If we say that we're gonna be there for our brothers, and I'm talking about brothers of my age group and Lord that I'm 54, we gotta be
Mm.
there for our younger brothers. We gotta set the tone. And like I said, we gotta get an email. You know, even like if you're not comfortable to give out your telephone number, I get it, I got it. But at least talk to that person through email.
Mm-hmm.
Get to know that person. You don't know, you could probably learn from that person. Because I
Yeah.
believe each of us as brothers, we are multi great. So this is a urgent, underrated men's talk because I want our brothers to know wherever you go through, you are safe right here. I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'm not saying I'm trying to solve everybody. I'm not trying to solve every problem. No, but I just want to be here. I want to assist. That's what I'm talking about.
Now I feel you. That's 100, and that's actually what I did my live stream about. You feel me? Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's why I did my live stream about, bro, because I kind of had a meltdown, bro. I'm not gonna cap. The pressure,
Hmm.
man, that shit gets so heavy on you as a young brother, especially when you have limited opportunities and you come
Yes.
from a fucked up situation. That
Hmm.
pressure, bro, you gotta release it because it's unhealthy to keep it in. And I'm like the type of dude that will keep that shit in for way too long because I'm a naturally jovial person. You feel me?
Hmm.
But
Right.
that weight, man, that's a heavy weight that you got to bear as a young blood. Like I know all of you guys went through this shit as kids and as men even to this day. So I already be knowing that shit is tough, man. And
Hmm.
I feel for the older brothers that are trying to reach back and help the younger brothers because we don't have a lot of that. Because I'm 24, you feel me?
Hmm.
And I didn't get a lot of help from the OGs. I'm gonna be 100. I got a
Yeah,
lot of
the
help.
truth, yo, truth is the truth, dog. That's what
Yeah,
it's all about tonight. That's what I'm saying. That I say I'm sorry, and then you're gonna make me do. I'm gonna, and I do gotta. Matter of fact, you did check it out, but I did a series about OGs and elders. Where do
yeah.
you at? And so I need to get on my grind and talk more about that too. I gotta finish that series too. So you could talk more about. You could go ahead, brother. Tell them. Tell. I want you to go tell brothers of my age group and little lower my age, why we not there? Tell us. Tell us what we need to do. Even we ain't talking about the brothers here because the brothers up here and also CDR, I want you to get into it too. Brothers up here, I know that in our own way we're gonna be there, but I want you to tell me and the young and the brothers that are a little younger than me that what we need to do to be there. Please. Be
I
transparent, brother.
I no doubt. I'm gonna do a real quick little thing, and then I'm gonna let the brother go ahead. Because I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to hold up the show. But
Okay.
yeah, but the crux of the issue is this: we're just not seeing a lot of that, and I think it's because there's a lot of how do I say this? There's some
Just say it.
jealousy. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it. There's some jealousy elements. There's
Okay.
some hurt where the brothers see the young brothers like, damn, I feel for him, but I don't know how to approach him. That type of shit. Then there's some arrogance. So it really depends on the older person that we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about.
Yeah.
But those are a few of the things that I've seen. I don't know if the other brothers have something else that they see.
Okay. All right, brother CDR.
Yeah, I pretty much concur with the other brother is that's what it ends up being is hurt and sometimes jealousy.
Okay.
Just like whenever I see like even for myself when I talk to an older brother and they see that oh well he learns real quick or he got a lot of knowledge or whatever, the more they see that I know or that I can learn, the less they want to talk or tell me about avenues to better myself. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, you're already good at things or you're able to learn things real quick. You'll figure it out versus helping me, you
Mm-hmm.
know, build and be better so I
Right.
can help the next person build and be better.
Yeah. And let me say this that as me, oh man, I hate to say an older brother because I ain't got no damn cane yet, so I don't want to sound. But I would say this as a brother that in the 50s, I have to understand that trying to be in the glory days and trying to act like young, my days are over. My days, I should, with me, I should embrace being over 50. I should be embrace and do whatever I can to help out the younger brothers. Not try to show them everything because in their own way, they got to pave the way for themselves, their own journey. But we should be there as an aid to them to make it easier for them. Not tell them they got to go through trial tribulations because yes, but to make it easier. But maybe not try to tell you maybe if you do it this way, it can make it a little smooth. And also make sure be there for open conversation, critical conversation. Put your ego aside. Now, there are some young knuckleheads that cannot be talked to. Get it? Got it. Yes. Those are ones they got to learn their own. Yeah. But I'm saying we got some great brothers out here, man. Young brothers that are doing the work. We got to support them. Even like they not getting noticed that they should. We got to be there for them. We gotta be there for them. Even some guys that are my age, not getting it all right. We gotta be there for them. You know what I'm saying? We have to be there. Anybody else that want to talk up on it? D Hodges from the LDBC. Salute to you, family. Glad you here. Anybody want to talk on that?
Always.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm kind of in between, right? I'm still a millennial and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but from my experience, and the only
Mm-hmm.
experience I can really share and be certain that I can stand on this experience is the fact that I grew up underneath the tree of my grandfather. Not like the tree physically, like a plant or whatnot, but the wisdom of my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Every chance I got, I found some sort of way to be underneath him, in his way, getting in the way, messing with his shit,
Mm.
getting in his hair, whatever, right? And he always welcomed it. That's the difference between the generations that, like, not the generation right above me, but the generation above that generation is the one that taught me essentially all the basic tools that I need and I still use today in my late 30s. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still using some of those same tools
Mm-hmm.
that he gave me, which makes me really start thinking of that whole master and apprentice aspect of what I believe that maybe we're kind of missing right now. I mean, it's not like a bad thing or anything. I don't want to start going down that road or anything. But what I'm saying is, it's a master and apprentice sort of tradition that I
Mm-hmm.
think could help in our particular situation because there always comes that point where the master also knows when it's time to be humble and step down and let the student become the master as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a certain amount of wisdom that comes out. I mean, you can go and study and research and do all of this other stuff and get as much knowledge as you possibly can muster, but without the experience with that knowledge, you're not wise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Facts.
exchange between the one generation to the next. This is
Okay.
in our DNA. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Go ahead.
right? Yeah, cause I missed that. You know,
Okay.
my grandfather passed on a while back ago and whatnot. He may have
Okay.
passed on, but he sits in my corner whether I like it or not. He's always on my shoulder. He's always right behind me, right above me, right beside me. Somewhere where I forget to look, that's where he sits for some reason. You know what I mean? And he always
Mhm.
comes back and saying, "Hey, don't forget this,"
Mhm.
or "Oh, did you go and do that?" You know, these little small still voice moments where most would say that's God and all that stuff. That's great and everything, and I don't want to go on that tangent, but our elders do that same thing. This is what's passed down. I mean, it's kind of like Star Wars Jedi mind trick stuff. It is cool that you
Mhm.
can watch it on TV or watch it in movies and whatnot, but
Mhm.
the reality is these are the relationships that we have with the generations. Your father, your grandfather, your son. These are relationships that you are cultivating, that you're building.
Mhm.
And I believe essentially this is what is the void that is missing in most of our lives,
Mhm.
right? Why we have all of this infighting and disagreements, and we don't know how to communicate with each other and things of that nature, because that master and apprentice thing is tweaked a bit from the
Mhm.
trauma that we've gone through. Now, once we see that, then we can start practicing it, not fixing it, but practicing it. We don't need to be fixed, but
Mhm.
we need to see what's been tweaked,
Mhm.
what's been forcibly adjusted from our ancestors all the way up till now to what's in the waters for our future generations, because these things are around. We can't avoid those things. We
Mhm.
are not a broken people. We are slightly
Mhm.
fractured, if you will. We're kind of bent
Got you.
out of place. So yeah,
Got you. Okay. Brother Elder, your input, please.
Yes, sir. I agree. You made a statement earlier about how you're a leader and but you're also a team player. And that is
Mhm.
so accurate because anybody knows that to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower first and foremost. And there is a disconnect between our generation, because I'm close to 50 myself, and this generation coming behind us. And I think a lot of it stems from just a lack of personal attention, a lack of self awareness. It comes from just flat out selfishness, in my opinion, in the older generation, not loving the younger generation enough to want to deposit in them. The brother that just spoke before me, he was going down a beautiful road, and it's an accurate road. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you want to get into the realm of wisdom, that means you have to apply that knowledge that you've acquired. And
Mhm.
once you do that and walk that thing out with the experiences that you get, now you'll have understanding, and seeing all you get, you're supposed to get understanding. And that's the
Mhm.
stuff that you can pass down, that the young people will grab hold to. See, this young generation, one thing I will say, I know everybody bashes this young generation. And again, I agree with you, underrated. Yeah, it's some that just can't be reached. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be reached. They in the
Mhm.
knucklehead stuff. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. But there's a good amount that still want to be reached, but
Yes.
they're not playing the okey doke stuff. You can't get them with words. You can't get them with empty promises. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Right.
They've seen it. They've lived it through your life. They've seen you go through it, you know? So they're not buying that. So when you come in with the wishy-washy okey doke, they're not trying to hear that and listen. And, you know, again, I talked about just what I do. And I have a lot of young brothers under me right now. I have older men under me, but I have a lot of young brothers under me right now. And believe me, if they did not see me get out and actually do the things that I require of them and the things that I expect of them, they wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
See, as older men, one thing you have to do for the younger generation is you have to eliminate all of their excuses. You have to. And you're not going to do that by just talking. You're going to have to get out. You're going to have to roll up your sleeves. You have to put your boots on, tighten your belt, and actually get work done. And when they see that the things you're doing, when you're applying the knowledge that you have, turning it into wisdom, when they see that that thing is something tangible that's good for them, then they'll want to grab hold of that thing and roll with you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're tired of seeing the talk. They're tired of seeing the show and the fluff. You know what I mean? They
Mm-hmm.
want something more tangible. And that's what we got to do as an older generation. You know, it's easy to sit here and point out people's negatives and bad energy and the flaws in their life and in their speech and in their walk. But who has the solution for that? You see what I'm saying? Who's going to give them
Mm-hmm.
the actual solution? You can tell them this is wrong, this is wrong. But if you're not telling them what is right and how to do it right, and then being willing to support them as they go through it, not just with words though, because a lot of people have words, and words are okay when you apply them words and turn it into action. See, love is a verb. It's an action word. You got to show something if you truly love. And I believe our generation has missed it because we've been selfish. We've been chasing after our own goals, dreams, desires, and never really put others before ourselves. And we haven't truly tried to elevate them to greater heights, like the brother was talking about. You know, when does it get to the point where the student can walk in the vein as the master? Because if you're a true master, let's keep it real. Your whole goal is when you teach somebody something and you train them in something
Mm-hmm.
and they learn it, you want them to do it greater than you did it
Mm-hmm.
so that they can walk in that vein if you truly care for them. And I agree that there's been a lot of hating, a lot of jealousy. The one brother was talking about that. I think it was brother Shango. There's been a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that
Yes.
because these children, these young folk, they have it, but who wants to truly sacrifice to deposit it in them and go through the rough times with them? And again, like I told you, it's what I do, man, and it's just become my life's work. And we get shaped and molded by the environments that we grow up in. Because I seen the no daddy around, because I seen the mom struggle with all boys trying to raise them, because I seen abandonment and rejection, because I seen drugs and alcohol and dysfunction. It motivated me to not want that for my children and any child that's going to be around me, any person that's going to be around me. So I eliminate the excuses because, again, if most people get the opportunity, they're still going to try to take the path of least resistance. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I got to eliminate that. And
Yeah.
told them this is the real true path. This is what happens when you go down this path. Now, either you want this or you don't. Because if you do, I'm right here with you to show you how not to stump your feet and to trip and fall and bust your head along the way. See, I've made the mistakes. So you don't have to if you don't want to. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have points and periods where you got to figure it out yourself. That's what makes you a man. That's what you will, but I'll still be right there with you to lead and guide you and show you. And then when it's time for you to run on your own, hey, boom, you free to go. You free to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
I think we're missing that as a whole. And when more men step up and handle their responsibility and say, hey, I'm gonna be the head of this house. I'm gonna run this house the way it's supposed to be run. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna guide. I'm gonna lead. See, real men, they know. And I'm done. I won't keep you too long. Real men, they know. It's three things that make you a man: when you can protect, when you can provide, and when you can produce for your families. That's what
Mm-hmm.
makes you a man. And that's just my opinion.
Okay. But I'm gonna say this though. Then I'm gonna hit with Shango.
Mhm.
Dia, thanks for coming. I would say this. That and I think that this is I know there are some brothers do not like to touch on it, but I'm gonna touch on it anyway. I don't care. Women, when you have your sons, have a male figure around them. Stop killing their masculinity. Stop screaming. I'm gonna tell you why. And it got a whole lot to do with what we talk about tonight. So any women say, "Oh, you picking on us?" Shut up and listen. I said it and I back it up. So shut up and listen. I witnessed today. No, it was yesterday. That it was this mother. She voted for Biden. Her son made his own choice that that he voted independent. Do you know she got the nerve and scream at him? You should do when I tell you to do this and do that, and then she on the phone. Yeah, you should have voted for Biden. Now here, this is a young man exercise his right to critique and see what's going on. I ain't gonna do independent because to me, none of them ain't doing nothing for especially for me as a young black boy. But instead of the mother to encourage that, she's screaming them in the car, and people was laughing. And I take it that is not funny. And throughout the years, I have seen it. Some of these women are killing dreams of our young boys. That's what they, well, who they am right now. You got a system saying that is okay. And the number one grinder, I am tired of it. And it needs to be addressed. And that's why brothers of my age, we gotta take the time to get to know these brothers. Because I'ma say this too, like Brother Shango and a few others, we got great young brothers are doing the work. There are some that are getting support, and there are some that they don't want to deal with. And that also got to stop. That's why it's not a mistake that y'all here tonight. It's not a mistake. It needs to be done. And I know, Brother Shango, you always look out for me. Make sure Big Brother's okay. I am fine. I will get me something to eat, but I want to get this out the way and everything. And Brother Shango, how do you feel about what the brothers are saying tonight?
I think it's needed. I think you guys are hitting on some great points. And like the brother Elder Rufus said, you feel me? There will be a time when the man or the young man has to make that cross through that threshold into manhood. And we all go through some shit. You know, we all battle these demons and battle this system and the gynocracy, whatever you want to call it. We battle all this stuff. And there's times that we shine in our own masculinity. But if you don't have the tools that you're supposed to be given as a boy growing up, or whatnot. If you don't have the literary tools where you can speak eloquently, write eloquently, think eloquently, you don't have certain uh, psychological pathways that you can go down and, you know, kind of self heal yourself when you get knocked down so you can get right back up, that type of shit. And many other skills like practical skills like welding or, you know, fixing a car, whatever, that type of shit. If you don't have that, you are ill equipped to take that step across that threshold on some dark soul shit, bro. Like when the mist comes down, you can't walk through the gate or you can't walk through the clouds because number one, you're too afraid because you haven't been cultivated in your masculinity to step through that threshold. Number
Mm-hmm.
one. Number two, when you get there, how you gonna fight the enemies on the other side? You don't know how. You don't know how to use a sword. You don't know how to use your mind. You don't know how to use different avenues and shit. You're not exposed to stuff. And a lot of us got to play it by ear. So, like you brothers are saying, and the brother CER and the other brother, Bocor Tourist, y'all brothers are hitting on some excellent game, and that is that we have to reach back to each other because at the end of the day, we all we got as brothers. And if
Mm-hmm.
brothers don't support each other, who's gonna support you?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. That's who. You feel me?
Yep.
And like you just said, brother JT, with that woman criticizing her son, that's blasphemy, bro. That shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
even happen. But it happens
Yep.
so much that you get multi-million-dollar or 100,000 in rappers like NLE Chopper saying he's molested by a 56-year-old woman or
Whoa,
46
whoa,
year
whoa,
old
whoa,
kid.
whoa. Say that again.
Yeah, bro, you got a bunch of these entertainment niggas, and you wonder why they be cooning or whatever they be doing. But this one cat named NLE Chopper, he's out here, he's doing his thing in the music business and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
He had his first sexual experience by a 46-year-old woman as a teenager.
Oh
What do you
wow.
what do you think and that's not even the craziest shit. You got some real Antoine Fisher type stuff going
Yep.
down. And
Mm-hmm.
that also factors into the arrested development of brothers as well. So, you got a lot of these moving parts that need to be fixed. And I think y'all are hitting on the solution.
Well, I'm
That's
gonna read. Yeah, that's an excellent point. I'm gonna read this in case the brother. I know Elder, you heard it, and CD. I don't think he's. But I'm gonna read this again, and I'm gonna switch back to the screen. Come and join real conversations with the underrated one. Us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine. Be there for each other. We all we got. Remember that we all we got. And that's the problem. We think about ourselves too much. We letting other evil forces get in the way of the brotherhood. And I'm talking to the older brothers now that is out there. And you wonder why there are young brothers like Shane Gold and others do not respect us. Because you, like I said, you chasing the glory road. You still chasing that. You want to mess around their own girls, the old women that they deal with, instead of understand to stay in your role, be an OG, and at the same time grow in to be an elder. And that is the sad thing about this. And for me personally, that's why I do what I do. And I know there are some people don't think what I do is a purpose, but I don't care. I know this is the right thing to do and keep on talking about the brotherhood. There are some people say ain't no such thing brotherhood. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying, but I got to go for this because I know what we up here tonight. It can work, but we got to dig deeper. We got to get back in to deal with each other face to face. And I mean, not really face to face now because you know what's going on here. But we got to use social media for our benefit. Talk. It's not all about getting a job. I'm not saying getting a job is essential because it is. But let's get to know that person because you'd be surprised. You could learn from that person too. Because we know what I learned from Shango tonight is here this young, like I said, I'm not stop saying young, but this young brother, he's trying. He said he broke down about 30 minutes ago, and he's still here. And what we need to do, we need to acknowledge his existence because he could have gave her just as brothers his age are younger, a little older. Now, does it happen to us as older men? Oh, yes, it does. Like I said it before, and I'm gonna put it out there, and I know I said it a few times on my channel. I'm gonna say this: I almost died of stress towards the end of 2017 because I hold it in, and I was only 51 years old. So I gotta practice what I preach because at that time I was going through a lot at the time. I ain't had nobody to talk to, but at the same time, I should know better. But at the same time, when you don't have no platforms that you could reach out to, see, we have to understand there are sometimes some of us black men, we not close to our family that we should. So that means that we gotta embrace spaces like this, what Elder have, what Brother Bokars have, what CDR have, and others. So that's why I told brothers all the time that we gotta reach out.
Hey, brother Underrated, do you mind if I throw a kind of an intellectual curveball in here real quick?
Oh well, I'm gonna have. I hope I have a mitt to catch it.
I hope everybody has something. Everybody, all right, check this out.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna acknowledge my mother, not for being the strong black woman that she was and is,
Okay.
right? But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and do something that I haven't heard on anybody's platform. Anybody's platform. But I always hear this as an argument that black men have mother issues. That's why we don't get along with our black women. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna acknowledge the love and the strength that my mother taught me.
Great.
One things that my mom always taught me, and I wondered why the hell would my mom say this to me? I'm going through some shit right now. My mom would always tell me, "Oh, it hurts. Keep living." That's some cold shit. Why the hell would my
Hmm.
mother tell me that? Like, what? This sounds so like void of love. But as I got older, I started thinking about it. Keep living. Well, yeah,
Hmm.
keep living. Because if I do keep living, I'll realize that the shit that I'm complaining about is petty. You should be striving to keep on living. And then once I hit a certain age, the light bulb that my mom installed in my head finally clicked on.
Hmm.
And I didn't even realize it for a long time. Every time my mom told me no to something that I wanted, it would hurt a bit. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
like, damn, my mom's not even encouraging me. She's gonna tell me flat out, no, I can't afford it. It's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that.
Hmm.
But the greatest yes that I ever got from my mother was, in fact, a no, because it was a no, you shouldn't do that because in the long run, it's going to hurt you because they're going to rip you off.
Right.
And then once I realized it, I got into my own situation and I remembered that no, and I strived to try to prove her wrong. I realized that she was absolutely fucking right. No,
Hmm.
keep your punk ass out of that shit before they do something to you that you're gonna regret.
Hmm.
That was
Yeah.
the best thing that she ever fucking taught me, which
Hmm.
ties back into my masculinity, my confidence, my knowledge of self, my awareness that sometimes the best thing that you can get told is no.
Hmm.
So shout out to my mother.
Oh, greatly, and I'm glad that you do. And let me put this out there too: that when I say that, and I want people to understand this. Yeah, there are great mothers out there that in the past, and I'm not talking about that, but I'm glad you brought that up too, because that is very important to acknowledge that. So on this channel, we do talk about that. I guess that's before I met you, brother. We do acknowledge strong women that been there for boys, but at the same time, I'm glad that you had it, and I'm happy for that. And you know much, and you know by you saying that, you know we can actually know the spirit. But you know, but we had to be, but I had to, but at the same time, you got to acknowledge what I just said a few minutes ago. You know what I mean? Because it does happen.
Facts.
It does happen. And so, but for your mother, let me tell you, and there are some mothers out here that love their sons, and they do the best, and you know they say the thing. So we gotta acknowledge that too, because I remember my late mom used to tell me, said, look, the only way you're going to do, only how low you're going to be. The only way it is that you got to get, it's going to get better. You got to go high. And I remember that from my late mother. So we going to acknowledge the mothers out here too, you know. But we're going to keep it as men, you know what I'm saying. And also I want to acknowledge there are some strong black men out here are raising great daughters too. We have to
That's a
acknowledge
word.
that too, huh?
I said, yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, that conversation also is not don't want to talk about. So so we have to understand that this is man's talk tonight, and then see, you see how we flowing, y'all. And this is a beautiful time. I think that we should do this more. I don't think it should be all critique all the time and stuff. That we should be there for each other. And again, my secondary email is all low caps. It's jtblackstar49 at gmail.com. I ain't trying to come at y'all and say, yeah, I just want to try to get with your girl and all like that. She's banging. I just want to be a helper, man. That's all I want to do. I just want to help. I just want to do whatever I can to assist you to strive to be better and to see it through. The champion, wherever you wants to put in life, I want to be the sidelines and champion you on. And that is the mindset that us as older brothers need to be. So when these young brothers leave some of your dusty older brothers, because why? Because you're not genuine. You're not understanding what they're coming from. So brothers like me, I gotta get the grief because you're messed up talking about some. But it's okay. I could deal with that because at the end of the day, y'all still my brothers, man. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to to do what I have to do. Mr. Shelton, what's going on? Here's the link right there, Mr. Shelton. If you want to get on, feel free. Get on in, Mr. Shelton. That's also shout out to the LDBC and stuff. Before we continue, my cash app is dollar sign capital JT 53000. Also, I have a PayPal account, all in all in caps, JT Black 53. And I want to thank brother Rufus for the donation, and my brother Forrest Wendell for the also donation. Um, I really appreciate that for the super chat. And I think that what's important is that tonight that I'm not gonna keep the brothers up all that good because I know they want to get something to eat. I know I gotta get something to eat too. And so for Shango, if there's anything you want to add on, brother, feel free, please.
Yeah, no doubt. I think what you guys are saying is real impactful. In the case of me, my mother was a different type of woman. She was not a lot of these mother, quote unquote, mothers. I use that term loosely because a lot of these women terrorize their children. So she was like a more traditional greatest generation black woman. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So supportive, even if the dude is wrong, because a lot of times my father's on some bullshit. That's 100. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't hate him, but I speak the truth. You feel me? And he learned that from my ratchet grandmother. My ratchet grandmother is an elder strag. You feel me? So
Oh,
I'm not
Elder
afraid to admit.
Strag.
Yeah, she's a OG strag, and that's a long story. But her whole family's like that. Like, you know, the worst that you could conceive of black people. That's what they act like. So it's a shame, but he learned that from them, so I can understand that too. You know where he got it from, but
Mm-hmm.
she often looked out for me and my brother and tried to correct some of those negative things, even though she, you know, we all make mistakes. We're all human. She made her mistakes, but it wasn't to the degree that he did it and his relatives. And even he
Uh-huh.
tried to fix some of the things because, you know, we're ever evolving, we're ever changing. So I think giving credit to where credit is due is important and looking at it from a non emotional standpoint. Like, I don't hate them. I'm disappointed by a lot of what they did, the people that did me dirty, you know, my relatives and whatnot. I understand why they did it. I probably won't fellowship with them like I will with y'all or some other people of my relatives that I rock with, but I can I can look at it from a more panoramic 3D view, you know, and it allows you to heal, which is the most
Mm-hmm.
important thing that a lot of brothers need is healing. I think
Uh-huh.
that's all I got to add on that one.
Okay, I want to thank Brother Rufus. Thank you so much for thank you for the super chat. Thank you. He says strength and honor, fam. Great, great chat tonight. We'll be back. Shalom. And come back, brother, too. We want you to come back. We want you to come back. And thank you, Bella. Thank you to let me know that he's on DOD say he had problems, with the signal and all that. I know that must be StreamYards too. Yeah. Oh, let me read some of this. Miss Ryder, she just typed in. She said, "Strong black woman is a must. We must support the black man. That is so. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want to hear. Support us. Be there. Understand. We need our black woman too. Yes, we do. But at the same time, I told black women too, if you know that they hurting black men, and I'm not talking about the y'all in the chat because the ones in the chat, they do talk up against a black woman that hurts black men too. So I gotta put it out there. But I'm talking about the ones listening from my side. Y'all gotta call that out more. Cause some of them they all about that sisterhood. You gotta understand. They ain't no understanding. There ain't no understanding about that. You know what I mean? Why we give it oh damn, cause I had to put some let me see. Um
Oh, you still on?
Yeah, I think he dropped himself off on accident.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I'm
Yeah,
back.
there you go.
Shango.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
you was saying something, neophyte?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was just gonna ask. Completely sidebar and whatnot. Don't want to distract you too much, but is
Hmm.
Shango? Is that your head, Ori? By chance?
Could you say that again?
Is
I
that
couldn't hear
your
you.
head? Is Shango your head, Ori?
Uh, I think so. I haven't really gotten into that in a while, but you know, because I have Nigerian relatives and whatnot, specifically Igbo. But I think so. Either that or Ogun.
Oh, okay, okay. Just
Because I know,
asking.
I know. Yeah, no
A lot
problem.
of people don't get into that sort of thing, and with a name like Shango, that's no accident. That's very
Oh yeah, I
specific.
picked it for a reason. Yeah. Oh, he dropped off again. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hold on for 1 second. Hold on.
All right, no
Yeah.
problem.
All right, there it is. Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
No, go.
No, I was just gonna say I was born in the month of Ogun, so I'm a little rusty on it. Like I said, it might be Ogun and not Shango, but I guess
Okay.
Shango has a better ring to it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess as long as it uh, delivers a message not only to you but to people who actually see that name when it pops up. I personally believe that a lot of those ancestors, their names aren't said enough. I mean,
Mhm.
as you've seen, I have Bokor in my title, for
Yeah.
very specific reasons. You know,
Mhm.
game recognized game. I see you, basically. I see you, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. You see, I got
Yeah,
Tahuti too, so you already know.
yeah, dope. Um,
Yeah.
you know, grand teacher. I rarely get a chance to speak to anybody who is on that level in the first place, or at least scratching the surface of it, and have a respectful conversation about it, and not whose knowledge is bigger competition, about the practice and whatnot. You know, I really don't have time for debating people about this, that, and the other. If you recognize it, you recognize it. If you're practicing it, you're practicing it. It's not a matter of who's more powerful, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I think that goes with the conversation that we're having too. It's like this, removing the ego from our everyday conversation. Yeah, we're men. Yeah, we got egos. We want to test each other and shit. But we're still brothers, and
Word.
we need to understand. Yeah, there's a time and place for that, and a situation where yeah, you can compete, but you don't have to compete all the time. That's a bad attitude.
Right, exactly. I mean, we don't always need that competition. What we need is ways of being able to sharpen our steel without being combative, because
Yeah,
we're wasting that combative energy on ourselves when we should be redirecting it to the obvious opponents that are placing themselves in our path to be components or opponents. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's we've got more uh, um, we've got more things that we should be uh, focusing on. Like I mean, just sharing and disseminating the knowledge in the first place
Mm-hmm.
is where I'm going
mhm,
with that. Right? I mean, how many people have even heard of Shango or Ove or Oya or Oshun? And this is just scratching the surface. These are just the basics. We're not even talking about the rest of the pantheon of deity that are our ancestors, bloodline, like physically, not just oh, I'm praying to Jesus and whatnot. This is it's beyond that.
Uh-huh.
mhm.
You know?
Yeah, you can even go to, because I'm a big proponent of indigenous Black Americans too. You could go to Bolak and Kukulkan and look on the walls of Chichen Itza and the warriors
Yeah,
stay laying on you, and you see their niggas, and they got
right.
dreadlocks. So I mean, we could tap into all these sources, but people often misuse either what they don't understand or what they fully understand, and their intentions are corrupt. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So that's how our priesthoods fell, man. That's how the Europeans took us over, bro. We lost all our traditions, lost our way, and started infighting, and we're still doing it to this day.
Right. I mean, like I tell most people I come in contact with, it's time for us to un-Greek that shit that we think we know,
Facts.
so we can not find out who the hell we really are.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, oh, this is great. Now we got the one and only Evo Sosa.
What's
You
up,
crazy,
brother
brother.
T?
Hey,
Yup.
thanks for inviting me up, man. I didn't want to disturb anybody's
No,
flow,
you ain't
so brother, please
disturbed
continue.
nothing.
Yeah,
You
you
ain't disturbed
good, bro.
nothing. Ebo Sosa.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Peace, brother.
it's an honor for you. It's an honor for me to be up here, brothers. I swear, Shango. Hey man, I felt you earlier. I really did, brother. And I hope that things straighten out and get calm. Um, trying to read the name. I need some glasses real bad. The damn print is so bad. Brother up in the top left corner, I cannot read your name because the shit is blurry. I need glasses. But whoever you are, salute to you, my brother. Salute
It's
to you.
just call him Brother Bokar.
Yeah,
Brother
brother
Bukar.
Bokor. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pleasure
you
to
have
meet
to
you,
speak
brother.
up just a little bit. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Okay. All
It's
right.
clear, but it's more volume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a shitty old version of an iPhone I have. Sorry. But
Oh yeah,
You
I feel
good,
you.
bro?
no,
We hear you.
I just really wanted to jump on quickly because I'm actually on the clock. I needed to piggyback on something that Shango said,
Mm-hmm.
and he said a word that I've been pondering and saturating something that I've discovered about the ego, about men and our egos, and I've learned. I'm really, like I said, I'm really trying to saturate this. I've learned that when you are able to navigate through your ego in a healthy fashion and learn how to tame it and control it, it turns into intuition. You
Mm-hmm.
learn when things are trying to attack you. Certain energies are trying to pull you out of your circumference, and your ego is that much sharper when people are trying to poke the bear. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. You touching on some real stuff right there, bro.
yeah, man, it's just trial and error. Cause I'm Shango. You said you're a Leo. I'm an Aries, and we have tempers like a motherfucker. We blow
Oh
up,
yeah.
and
Damn, man.
it
Yo,
was
yo,
causing
yo.
me issues in life. So I had to learn what it was that was the trigger, the whatever it was that was triggering me and and making me lose myself in these moments when my ego was bothered or poked or bruised or attacked. And when I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to control it, and so I'm still a work in progress, as we all are. But when I learned how to control it to a certain degree, I learned that I started to become very, very intuitive about when things were coming my way, little slick shit, but people would try to say things to you. For
Mm-hmm.
example, when you're in the workplace and there's a superior over you, and they say something like this to you, they ask you a task like, say, there's a pallet on the ground with some product on it, and they say, hey, Shango, can you go pick up that can you go pick up that box over there? Yes. You know, some
Hmm.
stupid shit to where they ask you a question and then they answer it as if you're an idiot and you can't answer the question for yourself. That's
Right.
Yeah.
poking at your ego, and that's
Yeah.
a psychological trick to get you out of your element, get you riled up, and make you subservient to their energy. Fuck that. You know,
Mm.
I learned how to
Mm-hmm.
control that shit and laugh at that shit. And figure out
Yeah.
little slick ways to get around things of that nature when it comes to your ego. Now, females are really good at poking at your ego too, as we all know. I'm certain, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, when you learn how to healthy navigate your ego, especially around females, then you got it. You got it. You'll see it. Your intuition will be just, I don't know, it's like you're seeing in another dimension. You're seeing
Hmm.
shit happen. It's like a preemptive aspect on existence. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I
You
wanted to
need a
say.
channel, bro. You need a
Yeah.
channel. Where is your channel?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I got a confession to make. And Ebo Sosa, I'm glad you're here. And Shango, and I don't want you to take it any other way. This is not bad. I did this tonight, really, to talk about what I'm saying, but as an inspiration of what I was hearing from you a few hours ago. And for me personally, and what me and Ebo Sosa, you know what I'm talking about, brother. We're not gonna get into that. When we heard the brother was talking,
Yeah.
it triggers me personally. It really triggers me that I got to be there for him.
Yes.
I have to. I have to set it up for tonight to let the brothers know because and I ain't talking about us, but there are some brothers out here, and I'm going to keep repeating this. They down with this popularity club. They all about, and I gotta say this. Instead of be there for that brother, for their existence, it's not like tonight. I said Ebo Sosa, and I said it, and I'm gonna keep repeating it. It's not about current events tonight. It's not all about data tonight. I just want to be there for each other, and I want Shango to know that we are there for you, brother, and any
Facts.
brother that is going through something. You don't have to have no goddamn money. You don't have to have no data. I don't care where you live at. We just want to let you know that we there for you and we there for each other, because I'm letting you know right now, Biden is in office right now. The onslaught is coming. And we better understand, we better be there. So any black man that is listening to me right now as a content creator or throughout social media or outside social media, you better get your damn weight up. You better understand, you better be on the righteous side, so us as black men to stand together. I don't give a damn that how much you know. I don't care how many people you know. I don't care you have a PhD. I don't care you have all the things. I don't even care that person drives or whatever it is. But I know this much. Tonight, it goes to show me that we can still stick together.
That's facts. That's facts. Shango, brother, I
Big
cried with
facts.
you. I had to break down to my wife about that shit. I told her, I
I,
said,
I
man,
broke
I
down too,
heard the brother
bro.
break down today. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, underrated. Shit. It does something when you hear, when you see a man break down and you know what he's going through, you know what he feels, you know that pressure. And Shango, I'm from there. My family grew up in
Hmm.
Harvey, Riverdale. My father stays in Bellwood. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna
Mm.
dox myself too much, but
Yeah.
look, man, I know about that area. I know what goes on over there on the west side. I know, and I know that pressure and the sights that you see that just fucks your goddamn mind up. You know, shit. Hold your head, brother. You stay strong. You get the
And
fuck
we
up
I,
out
here.
of there when you have the ability to.
I
Hmm.
appreciate y'all, man. I definitely taking
And I'm
y'all advice.
here. And I'm here, man. And I with Ebo Sosa, man. And I'm telling any brother that comes after you, you let us know, man. Cause I knocked some fucking head off for you, Shango. I don't
Appreciate
care
it.
what anybody said. I don't care. Y'all could talk about me, underrated don't know nothing. Y'all could talk about me, but I don't care. But I know this much. I gotta be there for my brothers that are wanting to fight, because this is the thing what I'm all about, man. See, I come from Brooklyn, New York, man. I've been through shit, man. I seen death, man. I almost died 3 times in my lifetime, man. And ain't nothing to brag about. You know what I mean? But I
Hmm.
can say one thing. I'm here for my brothers, man. You hear what I'm saying? So whatever occupation that you in, or you want to push this and that, if it's not all about broadening out the brotherhood of us as black men, it don't mean nothing to me. I don't care how many degrees you can. I don't care how many citations you have. I don't care how many certificates you got. If it doesn't transform throughout a brothers that is really sorely needed, it don't mean nothing to me, and it shouldn't be revealed nothing to any other brother out there. And that's what this live is about tonight. And I know it's going to be some brothers going to have their feelings hurt. It's going to be some brothers going to feel a certain way. Or I'm just saying, come get this work. That's all I'm saying. Come get this work. And I could talk it, I can give it out. But I'm just saying that let's not let it get there. Let's support each other, man. Let's support each other, please, man. And then I want each of y'all make your last remarks, and I want y'all to stay, because I want to close this out together. Brother Bakar, please make your last remarks, please.
Copy that. All right. Just real quick, Brother Shango. I read tarot. If you know what that is, you know what it is. Uh, I'll leave you my email address. If you would like some cards to be thrown for you, I can throw
Oh,
some cards, get you a reading, whatever. You know, um, it's not something that I'd charge you for because obviously I done missed something. I don't know what it is. It's none of my business. But if you want to throw some cards out there, see what messages from the ancestors, feel free to use my services if you want. No problem. All right. Um, Last words. Try to keep it short and simple. I broke my fast to jump back out here and continue to share knowledge, share some insight, some experiences. Here we go. The world is changing. We're in a state and have been in a state of change for about the last decade, maybe even two. The tide of energy that's been unlocking people's wisdom, especially in this younger generation, millennials down, is incredible, but it's unharnessed. And it's going to take a certain amount of patience to deal with this newfound wisdom that is coming to the generations from millennials down. Hell, even some of the Generation X and above are being affected by this new wave of energy and knowledge coming out. When I say that we have to figure out a different way of sharpening our steel amongst ourselves instead of going into this banter and argument and disdain for each other, we have a perfect opportunity in this moment to start shoring up our defenses against the onslaught of negativity that is on its way. Now that we've tapped into this energy has tapped into us. Our ancestors, literally, as of these last 2 decades, have been able to finally be able to communicate with us on another level, on the level that our previous generation hasn't been able to. They're able to do that now, and they're giving us a lot of information right now because they see that we are finally strong enough to defend ourselves against these attacks, both spiritually and physically. So I'll leave it at this. The arguing and disdain that we have for ourselves will be coming to an abrupt end. Right? I'm speaking that into fruition. I'm speaking that into existence. It's not a wish. It's not a prediction. I'm speaking that into power. If it has to start here and then spread out, that's fine. But it needs to happen. And the only way that it can happen is if we speak it into existence and let our ancestors spread it out, because that is exactly what they want to do. They're calling for it. They're aching to be able to do this and assist us and be able to grow us, their children, specifically the ones over here on these shores, because from here is where it will spread out to everywhere else. Everybody else will catch that fire, like the Rastas say. They catch that fire. and we'll ignite this place with our energy, with our passion, with our love, with our strength as black men. And then from there, the black women will see that and eat it up, and they'll ignite. And then together with those two fires that Shango and Ogun are responsible for stoking, Oya, Oshun, Yemaya will come through, combine all of these elements in our souls, and then real power will reveal itself to us.
Okay.
Right? Ashe and Asheo.
I say to you. Oh, Ebo, you dropped
Yeah.
off, man. Yeah, Ebo, why
Yeah.
you dropped off? Okay, Shango, last remarks, please.
I want to say to all the people on the panel, I appreciate you guys truly. You guys, like I be saying on my channel, are the future, and you guys are the hope that we need in this community and across the world for all black people, period. You feel me? You guys inspire me to keep going and to keep doing the things that the Creator has called me to do. And it's because of you guys' words of wisdom and encouragement. These things are nourishing my soul. And that's why I'm proud to stand among you guys as a brother. And any of you are welcome on my channel. And I'd be more than happy to have you guys on to chop it up about whatever you want to. And I want y'all to truly value brothers like JT, brothers like Bokor, brothers like Evo, and the rest of the real dudes who are doing real work in this space, or even without the space. I want y'all to support them. Give them a like, share the video, give them donations from time to time if you can, because these brothers are putting their existence on the line. Because we have enemies all over the place, and we see with this new election the possibility of some major censorship. So if we don't support each other, it's going to end up in another defunct cycle. And I truly 100% believe what the brother Bukor said. This is the era of black empowerment, the era of black enlightenment. This is the beginning. We're turning into the age of Aquarius. That's the age of knowledge. And the knowledge is coming. But if you're unprepared to use it or to receive it, it means nothing. So we have to be ready for this. And even if we get low, like I have, sometimes, you got to let it out. You got to just dust yourself off and get back up and keep going. And I appreciate you guys truly from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the real brothers, and I would die for y'all. That's 100. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Everything that the brothers are saying tonight, you got brother Rufus, brother Bakar, DOD, and brother Evil Sosa, and brother Shango. Like I say, for brother Shango was the story that I told about it. There was about brother Shango, but I did not want to mention it because um I didn't feel like saying it because I want him to tell his own story. But he was the brother that inspired me to do this tonight because we have to be there for each other. And I broke down myself, brother. And it was something in me needs to be. It was like underrated. I was going to do of pre-recording, and I said I'd do something in the morning, but I said no, it cannot wait. So I did a pre-record, and I said tonight this was I was going to do it, and for me personally, it needs to be done. It needs to happen. I need to set it up because I want it to be a messenger. I want Shango to know that I'm there for him. I want Shango to know that they are brothers that's willing to be there for him. He needs to know that. Brother Bakar needs to know that. Ebo Sosa needs to know that. DOD needs to know that. Brother Rufus need to know that. I even need to know that. And also, I want to say thanks for the queens that support this. Brother Vernon King. Oh, thank you, Ebo Sosa. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ebo Sosa. Brown, and I want to thank the queens that support this tonight. You don't know how much it meant for us that you stayed. And the words that these brothers are saying about y'all, how beautiful y'all are, man. That y'all support this. And we appreciate y'all. And we need y'all. So each of the queens that was in this chat supported. They respect the space that we in and they support. Oh yeah, and I thank you, Black Butterfly. Raw the raw one. Thank you. And also brother Window, brother Force Window, and the other brother, brother Rufus. So I want to thank y'all, man, so much. And I'm going to end this. And like I said, this is my channel, the underrated doctor is yours truly, the underrated one, the number one great. Does it get better than this, y'all? Let's do. Let's step our grind. Oh man, I forgot before I end this. Let me put this. And thanks again, Epo Sosa. You know, I gotta put I gotta put this hashtag in, man. Gotta do this, man. Show you how you do this, son.
Yeah, bro. I'm not sure if they heard that last part. Might have to say it again.
Show you how you do this, son. Black man, let's still hold the line. Black hashtag, black man, let's still hold the line. Don't worry about Shango, it's good. Let me read what Ebo Sosa said. This must be done. Thank you, brothers. Last word. Vulnerability is not the same as weakness. So facts. Let me read it again. Vulnerability is not the same as weakness. And us as black men, we understand what Ebo Sosa understands. See, that's wisdom right there. You understand what I'm saying, family? That is wisdom right there. Vulnerability is not the same as weakness. And then you still got some of your brothers, y'all can't even define for what it is. Y'all some weak, waterhead I ain't gonna say. I'm just gonna leave weak waterhead. Behalf and excellent Ebo Sosa. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag black man. Let's still hold the line. Hashtag black man. Let's still hold the line. Vulnerability is not the same as weakness. And I'm gonna leave it as that. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the queens that hold it down in the chat. Thanks for your great support tonight. Y'all are greatly appreciated. Trust us. Us as brothers, we greatly appreciate it. But at this one, let me see. Oh shoot, hold on. I gotta at this one. Hold on, family. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, this is crazy. But at this one, and thanks for the brothers that step up. That's for the queens that supported us. But I have to say this. This one is Ghost. Love your brothers. Peace. Ghost.